Right off the bat, let me apologize for the leaf blower, which I'm pretty sure you can hear. It's very loud. This is maintenance going on across the street, but I really felt like I needed to get to the cards and to you guys. I missed yesterday. You know, the last few days have been tough, and I don't have a really good reason why they've felt as tough as they have, given what's going on in the world, and even in my immediate world. There are people who are a lot more up against it than I am, and yet. So what I wanted to look at today was, when you're triggered, and you're triggered, and it doesn't really make sense how flipped out you are by whatever circumstantial thing is going wrong. And it might be fairly little. The car battery is dead, or you can't get the computer hooked up to do the film, to do this video, for instance. I mean, it could be any number of things like that, from the just trivial to the, slightly awful, but still alive and walking. So I just want to examine why I get so triggered, and maybe it'll speak to us as well. Because, who doesn't get triggered? But I get undone sometimes. I was on the phone to customer service weeping, with frustration. And I said, you must think I'm a lunatic. And she said, no, really, I've been in school for psychology. I want to be a counselor. And I thought, ooh, that's pretty right on. That's the kind, So, Ganesh, the remover of obstacles, Hindu god, remover of obstacles. And maybe it's that trigger happy thing that we're sometimes inclined to. First card out, Moon. Oh, we got two. Moon, Ace of Cups. That's actually kind of a wonderful combo. Moon is a card of Cancer. Moon energy, divine feminine energy, the one that receives the light and reflects it back. Ace of Cups, also a water energy. Cancer, water energy, yes. And it's an opportunity for love. This can be fear. So maybe triggers are based on some kind of deep fear that's still pretty much unconscious. It may be coming slowly up to consciousness, but it's not there yet in Moon card, in one interpretation of Moon card. And given my question, I think that's probably apt. A deep-seated, unconscious fear of love. It could also be just feeling love so deeply, it freaks you out. That may be the underlying, but I don't know. Let's poke a little bit into this. Can you tell us about Moon, Ace of Cups, and if it means a fear of love, a fear of what Ten of Wands. It may be something we're already embarked on. The attempt, closing out a cycle, to lay down the burden of fear, of the idea that we have control, Wands energy, that we have direction. And this guy is a monk, a Tibetan monk, with these wands behind him. So maybe it's letting go of anything and everything that holds you back from your intuitive sense of the divine as it is at work in the universe. And why do we do that? Why are we afraid of, what are we afraid of? Okay, we have a flipper. Six of Wands. Of our own success? Six of Wands can be a card of pride, you know, of having something to show for your efforts, to thinking you have a victory, or feeling you have a victory, feeling victorious and proud. Maybe we're afraid of somebody having that kind of power over us. I don't really get that. Can you tell me more about this Six of Wands? Is it pride? Is it we're afraid of that we'll be successful? Okay. Four of Swords, a card of healing, in quiet. It's not talking about it, and it's not even really overthinking it or thinking. It's just getting quiet so you can receive a healing message from outside yourself or inside yourself. We're afraid we'll heal. Tower. I think Tower is a card of Scorpio. It's a card of dramatic change, a shakeup in the psyche. And it may be a shakeup in the psyche that's triggered by, an external fear or external situation. We have a number of major arcana cards, well, two of them, and 4 minor arcana. The minor arcana speak to everyday life. And my mind just went blank. I think I was listening to the leaf blower in the background. Well, Tower would definitely result in 10 of Wands, because you can't go back. It's like the frame of reference was so tight, was so limited, that this thing burst at the seams. You know, perhaps you were taking on so much, I think it's us, taking on so much that this, it's like the girdle popped, the corset, could not hold this energy. And it can also mean an epiphany that changes everything. You're healing a way of thinking. And if some 3 of Swords situation, which means hurt and separation. And here's the 4th sword, like having the truth be your bed, that thing upon which you rest. But I also heard bed of nails. I don't know. Dramatic change. And I think, when that thing bursts, up come these deep, as yet still mostly unconscious feelings. You can see the moon has got this sliver of waning aspect. So slightly, the truth is being revealed. Sword energy, truth. Revealed and healed. Tower, I think, is always a positive, although it can be highly uncomfortable, disorienting, because something that you've constructed, some construct, is being decimated, I see it as a card of Scorpio because it's such dramatic change. Well, that's odd. This is a card of stable forward movement. It's slow. And there's something historical about it. I just see the elephant as sort of, this is corny, but elephants never forget. maybe slowly moving on from a memory or a hurt. But Tower is anything but this. So maybe if the Tower is clarified by this, it could mean, because this is a messenger night, this is somebody coming in with a stable offer, and it's taken forever and a day. It could be like the epiphany was sudden, but then the action in real time, in real life, was slow. Perhaps because there had to be a healing beforehand. And this Four of Swords indicates like a timeout. It's a respite. It's not talking. It's not overthinking. And yet, epiphany, game changer, and then this slow forward progress. It's slow, but it's authentic. Give me one more on Knight of Pentacles, Tower. Both speak to timing, but one's slow, one's fast. One's steady, one's dramatic and life-changing. Interesting. We have Queen of Cups, High Priestess. Again, both water energies. High Priestess is Cancer. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. To my mind, which is what's at work here, this is also Scorpionic energy. Dramatic change from which you cannot go back. You cannot rewind this one. It's like the definitive boom. That's Rue. She's going to have to wait. The dramatic change and then this slow forward movement has everything to do with feelings. I mean, our other major arcana is also a card of Cancer. Well, this one is what's still mostly unconscious feelings. This card is evolves from that. This is High Priestess, who doesn't talk. Sword energy, not talking, in respite, in quiet. She doesn't talk, but she reads the energies of the world. You know, she reads these unconscious energies. She sees what can't be seen. She attends to what moves us forward on a psychic level. And in this case, it's mostly about emotion. And I'm supposed to put Queen of Cups on Six of Wands and Priestess, High Priestess on Ten of Wands. This would be some sort of emotional victory. Some sort of struggle overcome in the realm of feelings. This could be self-love. You know, this question of pride was followed by a card of healing, Four of Swords, and Tower, a card of epiphany, or, you know, just major change. This is somebody who loves herself, who feels every emotion, and who allows them to come to consciousness, and more than allows them, looks for them, looks to receive them, these emotions. And that goes on, put it on Moon. Because she's the one who feels it all. She'd let the emotion come up. I think maybe it's allowing self-love to come up. Putting down burdens that have to do with responsibilities from other people. Okay, hang on. Hang on, Ruth. I'm coming. Oh, we got 3. 4 of Wands. 8 of Cups. Magician. Take the Major Arcana first. This is a card of manifestation, of working with every energy to bring through what you're envisioning. This thing coming up from the unconscious that apparently has to do with open-heartedness and the ability to love. And love yourself, because that's a starting point. That's the leaping off point. So we're trying to manifest being able to move on and migrate, toward perhaps 2 of Cups, because this is the 8. To manifest the ability to either leave something behind or move forward. And it's 4 of Wands. And I'm inclined to say, because this is a card of reunion of the soulmates. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic couple, because soulmates come in all shape or form. This appears to be a couple on the card. I'm inclined to lean toward couple. So we're manifesting card of Gemini, Virgo, bringing through from air energy, the realm of thought, intellect, perception, speech. This card, we're bringing through perhaps a healed ability to think and speak about what we think. And that, if we can manifest it, and it looks pretty positive here, there's a victory card on the table, a victory, a healing victory that brings an epiphany that somehow allows for this concrete offer. Because while it's in the realm of the unconscious, you can't really work with it in 3D. You can get on the couch and try to understand what's going on in your psyche. But you've got to get it up and out first. I think whatever was suppressing these feelings has been obliterated. I think this individual feels so deeply. And if you've taken a hit, must heal. And at the same time is afraid. Afraid of the feelings, afraid of the healing, afraid. The remedy, the healing, because these appear, this is above 4 of Swords. The remedy and the way to heal all of this feelings business is to start with self-love. And I think in her heart of hearts, that's what High Priestess knows. She might not be able to speak about it yet, but that's coming forward slowly. It's like she's returning to herself. Coming back into her body. This is a little bit, to be able to come back into our bodies, into our 3D lives, we may have to take a time out, ironically. Go into a period of silence. But that sword energy, that healing energy, is what allows for the manifestation. And it allows, in its Virgo aspect, Magician is Virgo and Gemini, allows for this slow progress. It's victorious, but it's slow. And things don't just pop out of the subconscious. Sometimes in dreams, you'll get like, woo, like a flash of it. But there is forward movement in the realm of feelings, and it's right into the arms of a soulmate. After the respite, after the healing, after the self-love, after that particular cup, your own cup is filled. Because if you don't have that, you can't have this. Whoops! This is balance between two people who love themselves so that they can love each other. Put that oxygen mask on your own face first. Four of Swords, Four of Wands. From thinking about it or suspending thought to being able to move Wands energy and to believe Wands energy. To know where you're going and who you want to meet up with. That's major manifestation. I'm going to stop it there because every time I flip the deck, it seems like I get into a very long read, and I sort of want to keep this one short. It's a good one. On the board, we have Cancer twice, Scorpio, Virgo, Gemini. So lots of water, but this balance of earth and air. And significant cards of Wands energy. 10 of Wands, the laying down of the burden. 4 of Wands, the reunion. Implicitly, we have 2 minor arcana 4s on the table. The way I read it, you put those 2 together, 4 of Swords, 4 of Wands, healing the ability to have the reunion. 4 and 4 is 8. 8 in major arcana is strength. Strength to heal. Strength to put down the burdens. Strength to orient toward the spiritual. That's her job. She's like the divine one who channels the divine, who knows on such a feelings level that life is sacred and that she's part of it. And so are you. Ace of Cups. Did I say them all? Yes, I did. Gemini, Virgo, Cancer, twice, Scorpio. Healing feelings. See you next time.